In 1793, a delegation of chieftains from what are now Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan arrived in Philadelphia, which was then the U.S. capital. The Indians had been invited by President Washington to a peace council to resolve boundary disputes in the newly created Northwest Territory. No agreement was reached, and war followed. The Indians were defeated at the Battle of Fallen Timbers in 1794. 8 of the chieftains were stricken with smallpox and died between January and April that year. They were buried here in St. Peter's. And although their grave sites are unknown, they were entered into the church records as follows. Lagezi, a chief of the Potawatomis on the Illinois. Apotapia, a Penkashaw war chief. Bigich Wotan, war chief of the Wabash. Barkskin of the Penkashaw. Grand Joseph, the great chief of the Weaton Nation. Wapitit, war chief of the Payugria Nation. Toma, war chief of the Pawaora Nation. And Little Elk. President Washington buried them with full military honors. And it has been told by clergy, laity, and homeless alike that on some nights, when the moon is low and the Indian corn is harvested and is in dry cribs, the chiefs can often be seen in their ceremonial finest, moaning and wailing, dancing to the drums whose rhythm could not quite gather them all the way back to the land of their ancestors, sounding, according to most reports, sorrowful and joyous. I've heard them.